Hi, my name is Felicia Yarbrough, and this is video homework 2, problem 1 with Professor Song. So for problem 1, for the first section of problem 1, the slope is negative 250, which shows you that it has a negative linear relationship. The slope means that each year the car goes down $1,250 in its price. The negative linear relationship shows that the older the car tends to get, the cheaper the price will be. For price, if the car was 0 years old, it would be $18,500 minus $12,500 times 0, which would make the car the $18,500 because the car would be brand new. The price, if it was 5 years, would be $12,250 because the car would depreciate each year by over 5 years by $6,250. For 4, after 25 years, it would be a negative $12,750. This would not be a reasonable because it's just the number is negative, so they would be paying someone else to buy the car, which wouldn't make sense. For problem 2, we have a scatter plot. So the answer to that is our scatter plot, which has all of our information that we were given. Yes, because the scatter plot shows a linear trend and the residuals are randomly scattered. You can tell they're not all, it gradually goes up each one, and these were random numbers that we were given. So for 3, x equals 20. You plug 20 in for x, you get 6.58. Well, when you subtract, or you plug that in to the problem, it equals 63.663. When you subtract that from 49.0, which we are given, you get a negative 14.67. For portion 4 of question 2, this is our plot for our residuals. The residuals pattern supports the pattern seen in the scatter plot, and the residual in the scatter plot and also in the residual plot, the residuals bounce around, which you can see they're kind of bouncing around here with just it's a clear pattern. It confirms that the models are random and they're not specifically selected. For pattern problem 3, we have our Venn diagram with all of our information on it. The answer to question 2 is 40% of employees left in a year. And then problem 4, you have the total males and the total degrees, and you get 0.4155. And then for male masters and masters in general, you get 0.481. And for problem 3, at the very ending, you get 0.098. And it's not because independent, because the difference is notable. You go from 0.418 to 0.098, which is a completely different number, and they're far off from each other. Thank you so much.